We're here at the famous Gaslamp corridor of San Diego talking about blind dating in sales. Stick around. What do blind dates have to do with sales? The answer is a lot for the modern buyer. You see, modern buyers are bringing their normal social behavior into their buying and business life like never before. And really anything that's awkward now socially is extra awkward in business as well. And what that's causing is a disconnect with salespeople and buyers because we're causing them to have to go on blind dates. You see, most companies right now are asking their prospects to interact with their sales team having never seen or heard or met that salesperson in the past. That's a blind date. And the problem with that is modern buyers, when asked to meet somebody for the first time, feel tense, they feel awkward, and they feel uncomfortable, right? So what can you do to offset that and make sure that your sales team are connecting with your modern buyers and not making them feel like this awkward blind date experience? We've got 4 tips that if you do these 4 things prior to having your sales team meet with your modern buyers, you're going to have a much higher success rate. They're going to show up to your meetings. They're not going to be ghosting. They're not going to be unconsciously resisting, feeling like, I don't want to go on this blind date with a salesperson. They're going to feel more comfortable. So what are these 4 things? Tip number 1, send a personalized video to your prospects prior to your first meeting. That's going to do 2 things for them. The first one is you're doing something that Robert Cialdini explains in his book, Persuasion. You're giving a kind gesture to that prospect. And human beings are wired to respond to kind gestures in kind, so they're more likely to show up to that meeting. The second benefit is they're going to see who you are as a salesperson, and it's going to eliminate that stranger danger, and they won't feel the anxiety of wondering who they're going to meet. Tip number 2 is you need to set expectations with your prospects prior to your first call. So you need to let them know what's going to happen during the meeting with you or your sales team and let them know that you're not going to waste their time. Tip number 3, make sure that your prospects know that by meeting with you, they're actually going to get a result. So that means they're going to leave your meeting with more clarity, more confidence regarding the problem that they're trying to solve. Tip number 4, send a case study in advance on how you've helped other people solve the problem that prospect's hoping to solve with you. It'll give them more confidence that you actually have what it takes and you have real proof that you can solve their problem. Even better, if you have a video testimonial, people tend to believe videos more so than paper or text. They even will actually get through the content versus just deleting it. By following these tips, your prospects are not forced to go on a blind date with your company anymore. They're more likely to show up to a meeting, they're more likely to be honest with your sales reps, and actually do business with your company faster. I have a question for you. When was the last time you went on a blind date with a salesperson or a company? Comment below, and of course, make sure to like and subscribe.